Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and I brought you my best battles from the week and best commentaries and best teams from the week, so you can just pick one team and get into the battlefield and have some fun. And this is also going to be the last ride with these Pokemon, so I've combined the battles from the week and brought and shared with you guys. And like I've said in the previous videos, last ride with Skarmories, with unnerved Annihilaps, Polyrats, and Lanturns, and Mod Boys. And yep, let's have some fun. So without any further ado, let's start the video. The first battle, it's going to be Alone Sandslash. Fantastic lead for us. They come in with their Annihilate and even fantastic for us. Now this was like really hard wall for our opponent there. We absolutely countered them, and I knew that was Night Slash. They didn't build up to the Earthquake, so I decided to farm them completely down and threaten shield for that Alone Sandslash. So they are actually they're coming with their Mantine. Now even better, we can align our Ferrothorn against this Mantine and put our Typhlosion against their Alone Sandslash. Now this is gonna be Shadow Ball. The second move is Shadow Ball. First I threw another move, Seed Bomb. Now I'm gonna come in with my Pharaoh. They're coming with their A-Slash. Now it's kind of over for our opponent there. I'm definitely gonna put a shield here, and just one Incinerate is gonna be enough against their Mantine. So this is already a GG for my opponent. Yep. Moving on to another battle. It's gonna be there you go guys. Gligar lead, right? So let's see what do we do here. I just build up to the Blast Burn, and kind of like sometimes I just throw the Blast Burn and sometimes I just try to bait with the Thunder Punch, but this time they come in with their Carbink as the safe swap, maybe to catch the Blast Burn. And I have a perfect answer for this Carbink. Now we have to keep in mind that we've got Trevenant at the back, and we cannot align our Trevenant against their Gligar. So they're just gonna throw the Moon Blaster. We can tank that pretty comfortably, and I'm gonna build up to double Power Whip here. And I'm actually gonna throw this Power Whip and build even more energy. I don't throw the Power Whip, so I know this is just gonna be the Rock Slide. That is why I don't shield here. And let's just go for the double and then go for the Power Whip, so that we can have Power Whip after their Gligar comes in. And you know what? Look at what game does to me. I couldn't throw the Power Whip there. That's unfortunate. I come in with my Typhlosion. I just threw the Blast Burn here. And if this goes unshielded, probably knock them out. And it was not enough, but which one Shadow Claw snipe from my Trevenant, it was enough. And they got Toxapex, so it's kind of game over. So that's how we won against Gligar lead there. And yep, trying out different teams, testing out different teams here at the end of the season, like almost at the end of the season. And kind of getting ready for the season 20. And this is the first time ever I'm making a video during night time. So it's currently 11 p.m. while I'm making this video in my country, 11 p.m. And yep, this game is already kind of over. Just throw the Thunder Punch. And so moving on to the first battle, already a bad lead. Talonflame, I come in with my Annihilate, and they're kind of staying in. Alright, you want to stay in. They did couple of fast moves, Incinerates, and they come in with their Meganium. Alright, that kind of makes sense. Meganium can do nothing against the Skarmory, so they brought their Meganium here, banking some energy in their Talonflame. That's kind of a understandable play there. I mean, and definitely I'm gonna come in with my Skarmory and farm a lot of energy. I mean, up to over a Brave Bird, and threaten the Talonflame with the shield. That's the play here. That's the play here, right? So yep, there's nothing this Meganium can do. And it's kind of sad whenever I see the starter Pokemon, so one of my favorite Pokemons, can do nothing against my own Pokemon, like Meganium or Venusaur against the Skarmory. And yep, they definitely come in with their Talonflame, I guess. And it was a CMP tie on my Brave Bird and their Flame Charge. Alright, now the They've got to shield this. They've got to shield this. They've got to respect the Brave Bird, and they shield this. And I come in with my Clodsire. Now they're shieldless. One Stone Age is going to one-shot them, so I waited them to catch. And they come in with their Jellicent. I throw the Earthquake, and the beautiful part is 2 Earthquake is going to be enough for this Jellicent. Oh, morning coffee. This is 9 AM in the morning in my country, Nepal. And let's go. 2 Earthquakes are enough. And you know what? We are going to get to the Stone Age. And the best thing is we still got a shield, so they can do nothing here. And we are going to reach to the Stone Age. Even they do one more fast move after this. And before they register there another fast move, we'll get to the Stone Age. This is going to be overkill against this Talonflame. This is going to one-shot this Talon. Boom. And another game, it's gonna be Golbat. And wow, what kind of boom was that? I just said boom. It should be boom, right? That was the coffee hasn't yet kicked in, so kind of a positive lead for us. Positive in the sense that Shadow Ball is the neutral move they are going through, and they didn't like shield us. Sky Attack. All right, so I'm gonna just farm them down without shielding any move here. And they're just going Poison Fangs. And alright, it's gonna be they bring in the Poliwrath. Now I'm gonna bring in my Clodsire. I'm not gonna put my Skarmory, whose defense debuffed there, with those Poison Fangs in front of this counter user. They're kind of staying in. I just throw the Earthquake here. I could have baited there, but let's just go for the safer play. I just need their shields, and Annihilate can handle this guy. So this Icy Wind is going to knock us out. And oh wait, they threw the Power Up Punch, and they threw again, so this should be Power Up Punch. That's not the greatest play by my opponent there. All right, so this Earthquake, they need to like this is gonna do a lot of damage, and they shield it. And I bring in my Skarmory, just go for the Sky Attack to knock this Poliwrath out. And they had Greedent at the back, so it's over. We got 2 shield still, and we got fully healthy Annihilate, so this is already over. And Poliwrath is my favorite, best Pokemon, and it is getting nerfed next season. I'm kind of sad. So in the very first game, Poliwrath lead, I shape swap into my Shadow Machamp, and there you go. Wigglytuff. Alright, that's pretty bad. And let's go for the cross chop here. And look at that, how much damage it did to the Wigglytuff. Even Wigglytuff is at yellows after killing Machamp. So I come in with my Skarmory, found a lot of energy there. And they bring in their Dugong actually. I think they kind of guessed we have Annihilate at the back. So this team is being famous. Not this team using Poliwrath instead of Machamp, that team. So they bring in their Dugong. So I just go for the Brave Bird here. And the correct play here would be let them throw the move first and then go for the Brave Bird. Now their Icy Wind is going to do a lot of damage here. And it actually takes us out. And no problem. We can still take 1 Icy Wind from this Dugong. And this is going to debuff us. They will come in with their Poliwrath. Now it is very, very going to be difficult because they still got a shield. And they will debuff us even more. And I made a slight misplay. I should have thrown the Shadow Ball right here. But they will get to the... Oh, I actually tried to bait. But I didn't press that Night Slash there because of the lag. Actually, it was a little bit of lag there. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, man. And I successfully baited them. Now Shadow Ball, even though this is very, very debuffed, this is gonna do a lot of damage. And we don't have... Oh, I reached through the Night Slash there. Nice. This Poliwrath is out now, and with just 2 counters, Dugong would be out. It was kind of close there. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, man. And it's Ferrothorn lead in another game. I come in with my Shadow Machamp as a safe swap. We bring in their Mantine, and now this matchup is really, really interesting. Look at how much damage Rock Slide does. Now look at the damage. Damn. Shadow Machamp will one-shot Mantine after if you have Stone Edge, if you use Stone Edge. That was the Rock Slide damage. So Stone Edge might one-shot, man. Now I can go for the cross chop here, forcing the shield, and we force the shield, and they are trying to farm us down, and Machamp almost took out the flyer, the Mantine there. That's how strong Machamp is. And look at that. They bring the Whiscash in our Skarmory, so that's great. Ferrothorn is gonna align against our Annihilate. This is crazy game, man. They just called us. Yeah, I kind of waited for them to come to their third turn. Now I didn't remember they had 4 bullets. I only counted 3, so I kind of called it. It's going to be acid spray, and look at the lag there. And yep, it is my phone's problem, I guess. And I'm at such a point I cannot afford a new phone. I will have to wait for quite some time. I fully farmed them down and throw the Shadow Ball against this Whiscash. And I think they decide to shield here. Yep, they decide to shield and they don't let us hit another Shadow Ball. Now, because of the acid spray from Ferthon, this Mud Bomb is gonna one-shot us, but no problem. Even a Skull is not gonna be enough against our Skarmory from this range. We have quite a bit of health there. And 1 Sky Attack and 1 Brave Bird is definitely gonna be enough. I threw Sky Attack because I wanted to go for 2 moves, and 1 Brave Bird wouldn't still be enough from that range, so I had to go for 2 moves there. Now moving on to the first battle here, it's going to be battle starting. Alright, opponent finding Tsubasa XYZ. Alright, in the lead it's going to be our Lantern against the opposing Vigoroth. Now, it's kind of good, it's in the lead. The counters from Vigoroth will do super effective damage against our Guzzlord. And we're running Water Gun instead of Spark. And willing to tank 1 Body Slam and I think just go for the Surfs here. Alright, we're going for the Surf. Let's see what our opponent decides to do here. And he decides to let it go. And we come into our Goodra. And we're running ABB, so we need to swap at some point, right? So that's what we do here. And plus this Vigoroth is quite low. And they bring in their Lantern. Alright, Lantern against our Dragon here. They're Electric type and Water type. So we're just going for the fast moves and Thunder Punch. So actually they shield. Alright, they shield that. That is gonna be great for us. And kind of interesting play. They might be running double weak to Dragon at the back. Let's see. So I think, yeah, we're willing to let this go. Let's see if we can reach to the last Thunder Punch here, but they are just throwing the energy here. Interesting play by our opponent there. And the Surf is gonna take our Goodra out. Now I think we come in with our Guzzlord and farm them. Yeah, that's what we do here. And this is just going to be the Surf. So I don't think we don't shield here and just fast move them down. And let's see what they decide to do. Oh, they decided to quit. Great, GG is the first battle. Moving on to another one, it's going to be Magnezone against our Lantern. So this is good. We're also running Water Gun. Yeah, that is why. And we can just go for the source. Look at how much damage those Water Guns are doing against the Shadow Magnezone. Damn. Let's use Lantern as much as we can. Surf is gonna get nerfed next season. And we caught the Wild Charge into our Goodra. And they bring in their Gligar. Alright, so we this is going to be the Aerial Ace. I think we will shield here. We are almost at the Aqua Tail. Oh, we are already at the Aqua Tail. And this is, I think, going to be the CMP. And this Aqua Tail is going to do a lot of damage. And yep, it did a lot of damage there against the Shadow Gligar. And we're willing to let our Goodra go, tanking this Aerial Ace. And I think we come in with our Guzzlord to get ahead on energy. Before they get to the Aerial Ace, we can farm them down. And let's see if they're coming back with their Magnezone or something else. And they have Cresselia. And this is kind of good and kind of bad because we need to watch for that Moonblast, which is gonna do very, 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 very super effective damage against us because we're both Dark and Dragon. And definitely we need to shield here. And they baited us, unfortunately. And now we can just go for the... Oh, they sniped with the Wild Charge with their Magnezone. Oh, this is only Mirror Shot. Alright, this is Mirror Shot. Now what we can do here is we catch the Wild Charge into our Lantern. Very good play. Now what we can do is farm this thing down with just 1 fast move and 1 crunch and 1 Dragon Tail may be enough. Yes, will obviously be enough against this Cresselia. This is very good play by Zai440. There we go. We win this battle. This was kind of close. I think they were almost at the move there, the Cresselia. It's Clodsire versus Shadow Typhlosion, and we can just go for the Stone Edge. And they're just building past the Thunder Punch there. And you know what? Blast Burn does a lot of damage against Clodsire, so we gotta watch out for that. Now what I do here is I think I don't shield, and it was the Fire Blast. Oh my gosh, it was the Fire Blast. And gosh, I got Fire Blasted there. It was kind of insane. Now I'm gonna shield my Guzzlord. I think it's just gonna be the Thunder Punch. And this guy didn't have Blast Burn, but wow, Fire Blast. I was expecting Thunder Punch. And these battles are from my baby account, and my baby account is in like 2400s, 24 to 2450 elo. And yeah, whenever I want to test out teams, I do it from my baby account first, then I try my main account. That's what I do. And they bring in the Whiscash. No, Whiscash, not the answer for the Guzzlord. Now I can bring in my Jellicent, and oh, I throw the Shadow Ball here against this Serperior. You know what? I'm gonna call the bait now. I'm gonna call the bait, and it's going to be the Aerialis, and this is like enough for the Frenzy Plant, so I'm gonna shield, and I'm just gonna oh, this is gonna be another Aerialis. Now I kind of win this game already, right? Because we still got our Guzzlord at the back, and they got like little health Whiscash, and we got a Dragon Claw stored in our Guzzlord, so we can just throw the Dragon Claw and take the victory here. So that's how strong Guzzlord is in this meta, because of those Whiscash and other water types like Feraligatr and even Typhlosion. You guys seen a lot of Typhlosions, right? So it's still gonna be good next. And this is gonna be the Gallade safe swap in Typhlosion lead. So I bring in my Jellicent. I know I can survive one Leaf Blade, so I let the Leaf Blade go and then throw the Surf here. And whenever it's Gallade, they are gonna shield anything. They will shield anything, right? So I can force them to shield another one. That is why I shield here. Alright, I did. Okay, so they were already at Leaf Blade. Now I don't need the switch advantage here, because even if they like don't align their Typhlosion against my Clodsire, it's gonna be against my Guzzlord. So now this is just gonna be Leaf Blade. That is why I'm not gonna shield. I was like 100% sure there. Let's see if they decide to. Oh, alright, man, they got a fighter there. Now, one good thing about Guzzlord is Dragon Tail does a lot of damage as a fast move, and it reaches to Dragon Claw pretty quick. And look at how much damage it already did to the fighter. It is actually a dark type and actually winning against the fighting type. So that is just cool. And they coming back with their Typhlosion, and they cannot really farm us down. So they are like, oh, they actually farmed us down. We were on pretty low health, and you know what? They need Fire Blast. Blast Burn is not gonna be enough, even from a Shadow Typhlosion, and Poison Sting just knocked them out. And it's gonna be Pelipper in another battle. So the good thing is we have the Stone Edge, that's super effective against this Pelipper, and I try to catch the Weather Ball there, but I fail there, and I come in with my Guzzlord, and they bring in their Goodra. Now another good thing about Guzzlord, damn, look at that, look at the Dragon Tail damage, and we don't need to invest any shield. It's either going to be Aqua Tail or Thunder Punch, so I don't shield the Aqua Tail here. Now we can comfortably reach to the Dragon Claw and force them to shield twice, which is they don't do. And we want the flip, we want the switch and the shield advantage. Look at how strong Guzzlord is, right? One of the best safe swap it is turning out to be. And wow, I brought in Jellicent there, and they had the Magnezone at the back. Wow, and it aligns against my Clodsire. Damn, that's crazy. And whatever they throw, it's not gonna do anything against our Clodsire. Look at how little damage that did. Wow, that's insane, guys. Clodsire is tanky. Well, that is resisted, obviously resisted, but even though Magnezone's resisted Wild Charge does a lot of damage, even if it's gonna be like against Glygars and a lot of Pokemon, and Clodsire is one bulky Pokemon. Now we can just shield and just go for the Stone Edge to take the victory here. And that's gonna be the W. That is it, guys. I hope you like the content, and if you like the content, then please do leave a like and comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Thank you so much, guys.